What's going on, guys? How are you? Nick back with some exclusive behind-the-scenes content. We have Brad here, who is the plant manager? Operations manager here at CT Commercial Paper. We just had an episode for the podcast, the Paper Trails podcast that we'll be releasing. But real fast, Brad, we have this massive brand new machine that you guys have here. You have a background in paper converting, right? That's what you've done.
Yes.
Tell us what's going on here. Show everybody how we actually make a roll of paper towel, how it starts here with the parent roll, and then maybe we can just kind of walk down the line and you can give us some background.
Well, first of all, this is a Perini S8 retail converting line. It is state of the art, brand new, one of the fastest on the market's premium converting line.
Okay. So this is like the Mercedes-Benz.
This is the Mercedes-Benz of converting. So the first thing we do is we bring in master rolls of paper from paper makers. The rolls are prepared by the operators. We use an overhead crane, which we then load into the unwind stands. These unwind stands can accept up to 98-inch diameter parent rolls.
Okay.
So we could bring in parent rolls, you know, above your head, bigger than we are.
Okay.
So they accept very large parent rolls. The rolls are put in the unwind stands and then threaded through the machine via thread-up belts.
Okay, so this machine will unwind exactly the actual width or the size of paper towel or tissue that you're actually making.
It will unwind the width of the paper, yes.
Okay.
So currently we're running a 2-ply product. So you have a parent roll in the rear unwind and you have a parent roll in the front unwind. And then they go through the laminator section, which applies a real thin layer of glue to one of the plies of paper.
Okay.
And then they come back together and go through what's called a marrying roll, where they barely touch each other and they're actually glued together.
So any 2-ply paper towel or tissue
is laminated.
It's 2 separate rolls with a little bit of glue and laminated and glued together?
That is correct.
Interesting.
So this is the embosser laminator. This section, again, applies the glue, but also puts the embossing pattern in the sheet.
Okay.
So what you see when you buy your tissue or your paper towel, the actual embossing pattern, this part of the machine actually
so it actually prints it on it.
Yep.
Embosses it, all right?
It comes from the laminator. Again, the 2 plies have been glued together, and then it comes to the rewinder section. The rewinder section is where you program the number of sheets you want, the diameter you want of the finished product.
Okay.
And cores are automatically inserted, so it's an automatic transfer. And so it makes what we call a log of product.
Okay.
So
it's one long...
Correct.
So if you can see this line above us right here, the actual cores get pushed through this...
That is correct.
This little...
It's inserted into the machine on a conveyor belt.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And then it gets put in, the whole towel gets rolled, and it creates a log.
Correct. So once the log is finished, it's embossed. It also perforates the sheet.
Okay.
So
actually makes sheets.
Tear,
okay.
Right. And so you put the number of sheets you want. It puts the perforation in the sheet, and it rolls the log to the diameter that you want.
Okay.
For your finished product.
So this is all automatic. You program what settings you want.
This is the HMI. This is where all the magic happens.
Okay, so you insert all of the information,
Correct.
And then it knows what to do.
Correct.
Which is why it probably makes it as good of a machine as we say. Okay.
We can make minor adjustments in tension control, diameter control, stuff like that, but the majority is already programmed in the HMI.
Okay.
Yep. It then exits the tail sealer, goes into the accumulator. This is just a accumulator bucket system that as the machine is running, this accumulator will hold 300 logs. So if there's any kind of downstream wrapping downtime, it doesn't shut the winder down.
Gotcha. So they can continue producing.
Correct.
And just store it as you guys are packing.
Correct.
In the other building.
Correct. So once it goes through the accumulator, it comes to the log saw.
Okay.
Which then we program what roll length we want, whether it's towel at 11-inch or bath at 4-inch or 4.5. It's all programmable. This is a 4-lane log saw. It will dump 4 logs at a time, cut 4 logs at a time, and then the finished rolls are exit onto the conveyor, and the conveyor takes it up to the wrapping room.
And you guys can actually see some of the towels already that have been produced, you know, up on the conveyor belt. It gets taken to the other building, and then you guys are actually packing it.
Correct. Wrapping it
in the plastic or the paper, and then actually...
Then case packing and palletizing. So it's all automated upstairs.
Nice. Man, this is... I don't know about you guys, but I love seeing this whole process, seeing how your towel and your tissue is made. You know, I didn't even know they made it in logs and then you cut it. I thought it was made, you know. So anyway, I hope you guys appreciate, you know, the explanation. Thank you, Brad, for showing us around, and we'll see you guys later.